Welcome to Armand Academy. Like and subscribe for more content and drop your doubts in the comments. Share with your friends and classmates. For private tuition in these subjects across all boards and universities, contact me here or the link in the description. Let's get started. You are given the following particulars: fixed cost, variable cost per unit, selling price per unit, break even point, and sales to a profit of 20,000 is asked. I want to make a small table as a working note over here. Okay, so we have particulars, rupees per unit, and amount in terms of rupees. Okay, amount in terms of rupees. And I'm going to draw, okay, this is very rough. And if the question specifically asks you to make the income statement, then yes, please use pencil and scale. Okay, now Uh, why am I doing this? Because it makes me understand how to solve this easily. And I could very well do S minus VC. Okay, but I'm writing full forms for your understanding. Okay, sales minus variable costs gives us contribution minus fixed costs give us profit. Okay, so this is our format, and I should have actually switched to red when I started writing. I do it now. Fixed cost is 1 lakh 50 in the outer column because it's a total amount. 1 lakh 50. It's not a per unit basis. But variable cost per unit is 15. Selling price per unit is 30. That means contribution per unit will be 30 minus 15, which is 15. And the first thing that they want is break even point. Okay, so break even point, they've not told us in rupees or in terms of units. So we'll do both. Break even point in terms of, okay, in terms of rupees. So let me space it out nicely. Break even point in terms of rupees, in terms of rupees is equal to fixed cost upon what we call the PV ratio. Okay, similarly, our break even point, break even point in terms of units. Okay, in terms of units is equal to fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. Okay, and now what's the first thing we need to do? Find out the PV ratio. I'm going to squeeze it up over here. Okay, so PV ratio is equal to contribution upon sales, which is equal to 15. We can do it on a per unit basis. So 15 upon 30, which gives me 0.5, which means now I'm in a position to solve both of these. Okay, I'm in a position to solve both of these. I can take 1,50,000 and divide it by 0.5. Similarly, I can take 1,50,000. I can take 1,50,000 and divide it by 15. So what I'm going to end up over here is, in rupee terms, rupees 3 lakhs. And similarly, what I'm going to end up with over here in unit terms is 10,000 units. 10,000 units. All right. Then next, we have sales to earn a profit of 20,000. Next part, we have sales to earn a profit of 20,000. For that, we'll use the universal formula, which is sales is equal to fixed cost. Sales is equal to fixed cost plus profit upon PV ratio. Fixed cost plus profit upon PV ratio. All right. So fixed cost we know is 1,50,000. Okay, and sales is what we need to find. So I'm going to write sales again. Sales is equal to fixed cost 1,50,000 plus plus they want a profit of 20. So accordingly, I'll substitute 20. Where did I get this 20 from? They've specifically said they want a profit of 20. Upon PV ratio, which I know is 0.5. Upon PV ratio, which I know is 0.5. And now we can calculate. Okay, so sales is going to be 1,50,000 plus 20,000, which is 1,70,000 upon 0.5. Okay, which should give us rupees 3 lakh, rupees 3 lakh 40,000. 3 lakh 40,000. Okay, therefore, sales to earn a profit of 20,000 is 3 lakh 40,000. Okay, so we are done with part A and B. And like that, they've specifically said over here sales. That means we assume it is in rupees. We assume it is in rupees. But let's say if you want to find units sold, then what? One option is over here itself. If you want to find units sold, you have an alternative formula, very similar to what we have for break-even point in terms of rupees and break-even point in terms of units. So units sold is equal to, and I'm just writing short forms, fixed cost plus profit upon contribution per unit. Okay. And that is going to be the same 1,50,000 plus 20,000, which we have already done. Okay. And divided by the contribution per unit, which I know is 15, which I know is 15. Okay. So I'm going to end up with 1,70,000 upon 15. And looking at this, now only you know it's going to be like a very odd number. Okay, but let's just do it. And I'll show you two ways in which we could have done the same calculation. Okay, so I have 1,70,000 upon 15, and I'm going to get 11,333 units. Alternatively, I already got 3,40,000 as my answer here. I already got 3,40,000 as my answer here in terms of rupees. I can simply divide it by the selling price per unit, which is 30. Okay, so 3,40,000 and divide by 30 will also give me the same 11,33,333. Okay, just for you to know. In any case, they wanted it. Okay, in any case, they wanted it in terms of rupees only. All right, so our final answer is 3,40,000 for part B. Any doubts? Feel free to ask.